All right, y'all, there you go. That's the finished product. We have one more adjustment we can make, but I'll explain that in a minute. You can see how far we moved the bumper back and angled that back surface. I guess if we were to sit this thing on the floor and jacked up either corner, because the corners are higher than the tip. It's not flat all the way, you know, it's not flat. It's not flat front to back, it's not flat side to side. But it sure looks a heck of a lot better, doesn't it? I'm pretty happy with that right there. We can go up another hole. We're in the middle set of holes, so we can come up about 1/4 inch. We have, this is an 1 3/16 thick, and it slides under there, so we have that much room. What it's hanging up on are the little vortices, or whatever you want to call them, that are built into the bottom of the nose. There's little, you stick you right on in there. But it looks good. It looks pretty good. It's a little higher here than it is here, but I think we look pretty good. Pretty excited about that. It solves all our problems. You know, the holes that were in the tabs on the chassis, they weren't slotted. I think Mike, or I think his name's Mike, he's the one, he said in a comment, hey, why don't you just, he said to cut the thing off. We don't really need to cut it off, but to move it back and drill holes. And when I took the bumper off after Richie welded it, to tweak it to make it fit, because, you know, when you weld on things, the heat stresses and moves it, and they were way too wide. So if we bolted it down, it would have been preloaded, which works like a sway bar, could have caused all kinds of trouble. So I took it out and I clamped it in a vise with some aluminum jaws on there, not to hurt it. And it doesn't take much to tweak this bend. I just did it some more to move them from the outside to the inside. So we had more flat area on the back side to come in contact with that tab. And basically I just took the washer and set it right up against that little, I don't know what you call it, that little shape from where they smashed the tube down, and just drew a circle with a magic marker and just moved it as far back as we could go without making it ugly and nasty, you know. But again, super happy with that. I think we're just gonna leave it for now, but I can see once getting it back up in the air where it's easier on my back, jacking it up that extra 1/4 inch just to get it up a little bit more. Those things cost, I don't know what I paid, $200 or 200 some odd dollars for that thing. It's they're expensive, and you don't want to be dragging them on the ground and grinding holes in them. So when we got more room, when we get to stand out of the way, we back the cart up, we can really look at the gap. I think it's the same distance all the way around after we tweaked that little porch. We tweaked it all the way around. But that's it. That's what we got here on the 9th, right? We are, get her back up on the stand. I'm super stoked about this steering wheel, man. That angled hub is just the cat's meow. I like it. I like people like, oh, well, see how it twists and turns when you turn the wheel. Well, that's good. Not only do you use your turning, you can push and pull it to help turn the wheel too. I'm telling you, I'm going to like that. I already know it. I can see it. I'm going to like it. But we're making progress. Like I said, we've got to deal with that clutch lever and a perch yet. I don't think that's going to work. Maybe if we change the brackets, we have to get crazy with the brackets a bit. We don't want to make it a pain in the butt to get gas in this thing either, though. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Done for today, though. Got to follow the wife down the road, drop her work car off at a little mom and pop shop to get some kind of sensor replaced in it. Chevy dealer, GMC dealer, too busy. It was going to be weeks before they could get to it, and it took this guy a week just to get the part. So I got to go with her real quick and drop the car off, and then we'll be back at it. It's coming around, folks. We're starting to get there now. We're starting to put things on, and hopefully no more adjusting as we go. We'll just get this stuff put on and go, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty excited. Hang in there, y'all. It'll get better. And you know why? Because Jesus is coming. Hopefully right after I get a ride in this thing. Hang in there, y'all. I'm thinking about you and praying for you. It's snowing out there.